on ball, in help, in transition, and both coaches doing such a great job of making the adjustments. And listen, the reality is defense still can be a factor in determining who wins and who loses.
And we're seeing it right before our eyes. Here are the starters for Los Angeles. LeBron and Green make up the backcourt. Howard is out there with Davis, and it's Caldwell Pope in at the 3 spot. Now here's LeBron. That's good from Caldwell Pope on the assist by LeBron.
Boy, you're playing with fire anytime you leave somebody open on James' team. I mean, LeBron, his court vision, outstanding.
Robinson passes to Butler. And again, Miami with the triple.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Now here's LeBron. Pass to Davis. Over Butler. That one wide left. Miami's gone 2 of 2 from 3-point range here in the first quarter. Hero, no good. 3 on 3. Caldwell Pope kicks to LeBron. Passes it to Green. Back to James. 5 to shoot. They kick it out to Green. Yes, it's James picking up the assist.
Exactly what Green is known for, a terrific three-point shooter. Continues to do damage from out there.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, I got a chance to chat a little bit with Frank Vogel. He was admiring Jimmy Butler's competitiveness over a full game. Coach said he doesn't take any plays off. To pull this out tonight, we're going to have to match his intensity and will to win. And that's a tall order against the kid from Tomball, Texas. Kevin?
Thanks, David. For Los Angeles, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. LeBron dishes to Howard.
Really, really hard to keep Howard out of the paint. I mean, once he gets the position he wants, he's going to look to throw it down.
Outside, Robinson. Pass to Butler. 3-pointer. No good that time. So Los Angeles will take it the other way.
Boy, just not scoring with the efficiency he'd like to. Tough quarter for him.
Green against Robinson. Stolen by Robinson. Lets it go with a 3. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Outside for Caldwell Pope. They get the rebound. And that one's good by Davis.
Timeout. You know, it's not only his size and strength and athleticism, but Davis's timing is so special. That's why he boards it so well.
And Miami calls their first time out of the game.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, and you know, that's going to be the focus of this timeout. They need to come up with a spark to get the offense going.
The Heat trail by 4. Now the pass to Leonard. Kicks it to Robinson. Good ball movement here by Miami. Pass to Leonard. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Leonard with the steal. In transition, here comes Miami. Butler with the ball. No basket with that shot. Having trouble finding his range. He's 1 for 5. Green taking his time here.
No shot. Watch it, Connor.
Clock at 6. Lets it fly. Here's Davis. Outside for Caldwell Pope. And that one falls coming off of Davis's feed. Caldwell Pope's got 6.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
Up top, Leonard. The three-pointer, no good. And here's Los Angeles. They're on a 13-5 run. His three-pointer's off the mark. And so it's Crowder with it. He'll bring it up for the Miami Heat, trailing by 5.
And although it seems like KCP will never be a huge factor on offense, he can still give you valuable points and also that spacing he can provide out on the floor.
Yeah, I agree with you there, and it's a valuable tool kit that he has because he can provide some playmaking and shot making and spacing of the floor. And he's also become more efficient as an offensive player. But he does know and recognize that his strength is at the defensive end, his athleticism, mobility, and versatility. And offense is tertiary to his contributions.
A fantastic mobile one block. This one deserves another look.
And read the plate perfectly, gets himself in the air at the right moment. Terrific denial.
And it's the Heat with the ball. The Heat trail by 7. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Shots good by Hero.
Boy, Butler doing a nice job taking advantage of the open man. Good quick pass there.
Lakers have gone 6 of 13 from the field, just under the 50% mark. So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles. Alex Caruso, he's checked in for the Lakers. On defense, Miami. 4-point game. Butler feeling it out a bit. Outside, Robinson. Here's Hero. And it's sent back by Howard.
And, you know, this is a definite strength of Howard's game. I think he's a rim protector of an elite level.
Five on the clock. Shots good by Hero. Los Angeles has gone 3 of 7 from three-point range in the first quarter. To the inside, Howard. And it's Howard finishing it off.
You got to make a quick decision after you set the screen, and Dwight Howard knows exactly when to roll after the screen.
Timeout.
Now a timeout called by Miami. Looking at current NBA players, Greg, leaving aside the real star players, who would you love to have played with from this era?
Man, there's so many guys that, you know, and I hate to call them role players because they bring so much more to the table, but in reality, they got to fill some roles, right? And, you know, John Collins is a guy who's got great potential, a tremendous finisher around the rim. How about Robert Covington, a smooth shooter who defends his tail off? Davis Bertans, a deadly floor spacer who can put the ball down and create and make plays. So there's so many guys like that in the league that make a difference in determining whether your team can win or lose.
Boy, those are 3 names I don't know that I would have mentioned, so I'm glad you did.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Passes it to Iguodala. Shot clock at 6. Miami no good on that time either.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it. They're tearing it up on the glass.
And Crowder slams it in.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Now here's James. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Davis, the pass to James. And Davis gets it to go on the assist by James. And the Lakers lead by 6.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
And, you know, it doesn't matter how good your defense is on the perimeter if you're going to allow easy ones inside like that.
Now here's Nunn. Floats one up. Rebounded by Howard.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Caldwell Pope kicks to Caruso. The Lakers rebound, feeds it to Howard. And it's Howard finishing it off.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
And that's out of bounds. Miami will retain possession. And the Heat with some changes. Jimmy Butler, he's checked in for Jay Crowder. And Hero subbed in for Duncan Robinson. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for the Lakers. Rondo comes in for Dwight Howard. Here's Butler, and the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Man, what strength from Butler. Refuses to be tied down or held down. Excellent concentration on the and one.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Lakers.
And so far, these guys have done a fantastic job finding the opening man and getting some easy baskets.
Well, another thing that's immediately gone right for them is their three-point shooting.
Free throw, good Butler.
And taken with the 30th pick back in 2011, Jimmy Butler went from 15th man in Chicago, riding the end of the bench, to franchise player in the course of 4 seasons.
Now here's Rondo. Pass to Davis, out to the right wing. Here's the three. Rebound by the Heat.
Perfectly played defensively there. He made that a very difficult look.
And Greg, it seemed in Chicago and Minnesota maybe Jimmy Butler wore out his welcome. Philadelphia, they had him and they had to juggle multiple stars. But, man, Miami, the Heat handed him the keys, and he has taken off.
And, Kevin, he's shown himself worthy, lifting them to a top seed in the East and himself into the MVP conversation.
Great idea to pull up and take the transition three there. The D was in position to block his path to the hoop if he took it inside.
LeBron is doubled. Down low. Gets that one to fall after missing his first two. 1 for 3 from the field.
Rondo going right through the contact and scoring there. He's a lot tougher than he looks.
Olynyk the pass to Hero. And there's the foul. It'll go on Alex Caruso. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Nunn. Olynyk trying to break loose. Nunn, that's good. Nunn's got his second bucket of the night.
Boy, that was a sweet-looking teardrop. There's very little defense for that.
And there's the pass to Caruso. Olynyk with the steal. Here's Hero. Not happening with that shot. He's put up 5 and made 2. Floats it up for Davis, and Davis throws it down.
Boy, there's not a better target in all of the NBA than Davis for the alley-oop.
Nunn passes to Hero. Here's Butler, and the rejection by James. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by James.
Butler!
There's 1:26 left in the first quarter. Basket counts. Lakers leading by 4. Outside Rondo. Back to James. Outside Rondo. Six on the shot clock. And Kendrick Nunn is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. .104 left here in the first quarter. Caruso, no good. And Nunn has got the ball here for the Miami Heat. Trailing by 4. Davis with some nice D.
You know, sometimes making it difficult for him to finish at the rim is all you can ask for from the defense.
And for the Lakers, they're shooting well right out of the gates here at around 50%. Kuzma can't get it to go. The Heat shooting 33% here in the first quarter. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's none. Kuzma pulls it in. Lakers leading by 4. Pass to Caruso. Kuzma outside. And again, no good by the Lakers. And it's the Heat on the break. Here's Butler, and slam dunk by Butler.
Boy, the unselfishness of Iguodala is really admirable. A forward with excellent vision. He has a feel for when one of his guys is open.
Anthony Davis firing on all cylinders for the Los Angeles Lakers. His work on the glass was outstanding in that quarter. Great rebounding. We've got more in store for you right after this. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Lakers here so far, guys.
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
They've got them rattled. It's only the first quarter, and already they've made enough big plays on defense to last really an entire game.
The Lakers in the lead. Taking a look at Los Angeles. They've got Rajon Rondo. LeBron James is out there with Markieff Morris. Then there's Kyle Kuzma. And it's Caruso in at the shooting guard position.
The timing, the rhythm. Kuzma really does a nice job catching the defense off guard with those catch-and-shoot jumpers.
Nunn kicks to Robinson. And the foul called on Markieff Morris. That is his first foul of the game. Now, here's Nunn. Shot clock at 5. There's the dish to Olynyk. Greg is a broadcaster. Who have been some of your favorite personalities to cover?
Man, that's a great question. Most of the stars, I'm a big fan of Durant and Steph and LeBron and those guys. Chris Paul's another one that's a favorite. So many other guys, there's so much more personality and so much more confidence these guys have working in front of the camera. I think that just makes for a better experience.
Somebody asked me the other day, who is my favorite? You know who I said?
Who was that?
Greg Anthony.
Oh, you're just saying that because it's true.
Baby. Nah, man, you get little guy. Yeah, I got him. Hey, you get shooter. I got him. You got this guy right here? Yeah, I got big man.
And so Olynyk nails both of them.
Really always a plus to have a big guy stroke it from the line like that. The soft touch on full display.
Rondo, bounce pass. Kuzma, left side. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. Kuzma's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Boy, Kuzma, superb at finding space along the perimeter and shooting the ball with confidence, and he's got great range, too.
Nunn against Kuzma. For 3, Olynyk. Rebounded by the Lakers. And it's Rondo in the corner. No good with the triple. The Heat trail by 5. In the corner, it's Robinson. Passes it to Olynyk. Back to Robinson. Ball stolen. To the wing right side. Rondo can't get it to go.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Nunn up top. He has 5. Outside Butler. He kicks it to Robinson. Clock at 6. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. Lakers leading by 3. James, the pass to Kuzma. To the paint. Here's Rondo. That one's good. Maybe that'll get him going after a 2-for-6 start.
You know, he's a bit of a rarity and maybe even a throwback when you look at Rondo and how being a smaller guard, he still is comfortable operating inside.
Miami again turning it over.
Boy, that's a moment he'd like to archive. Embarrassing lapse of judgment there.
Jay Crowder's checked in for the Heat. The Lakers also changing it up. Smith checked in for Kyle Kuzma. And it's Green in for Alex Caruso.
Get on Rondo. Switch.
Butler against James. Butler with the steal. Outside Robinson. The tray. Morris with the rebound. And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Leading by 5. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Well, I love the confidence that JR shoots the ball with, and on occasion now, he can shoot you in or out of games when he falls in love with that 3.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That's good from J.R. Smith. And he makes both free throws. And for those of you just joining us, we're in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by. None against Rondo. Robinson dishes to Butler.
And they hold a huge advantage on the backboard.
And that's been the key to this lead. I mean, they've really dominated the glass.
Inside, James. And the dunk by James.
Well, you know, Rondo's a multi-time league assist leader. If you're open, he's getting you the rock.
And Clark, although he's not the force he once was on the floor, Rajon Rondo still can give you strong minutes in bursts.
Greg, I tell you what, I love watching this guy work. I know his double-digit assist days are long in his rearview mirror, but this dude still knows how to run a team, and he is ideal for leading your second unit because he's an orchestrator, a facilitator, a playmaker, and guys love playing with him. You can just feel how guys enjoy playing with Rondo running the show.
Goes back up, and Butler sends it back.
No denying it. Butler, a superb defender, really does a nice job using his length to turn shots away.
He had a nice open look right there. Nunn's got 8.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Over to the left wing. The wide open look here for Kuzma. No good that time. Now the Heat take it the other way.
This shot's just, it's not there right now. With his team leading, perhaps, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
And the foul called on Danny Green. That's his first foul. Los Angeles making a switch here. Caruso's checked in. And Olynyk kicks to Robinson. Off target from outside.
Even with every shot clanging off the rim, he seems determined to keep hoisting up these threes. It might be time to get inside of that arc.
And the wide open shot from Morris misses the 3. The Heat trail by 6. And here is Butler. He's got 10. 6 to shoot. To the paint. Here's Nunn. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. A chance now for a 3-point play. It's going to go on Markieff Morris. And looking back at what was a stellar career, Greg, if there was one thing you could have done differently, Do you have anything on your mind?
You know, I would have loved to have had the opportunity to finish my career in New York. That was a special place, a special time. Unfortunately, that didn't transpire, but that's the one thing that stands out. That and obviously not winning a championship.
Yeah, I can understand both of those.
Yes.
Los Angeles leading by 3. Timeout called the Lakers.
And they're picking up a lot of fouls already in the penalty. Not a good sign. They need to focus on moving their feet and maintaining a good defensive position.
Rondo finds Caldwell Pope. Here's Caruso. Davis surveying the floor. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Caldwell Pope. Knocked loose. Robinson with it. Now guarded by Caldwell Pope. Robinson, that's good. In a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Heat.
Boy, they've really amped up the pressure at the defensive end, guys, and have piled up the steals in the early going.
Yeah, the other thing, though, is they have attacked in the open floor. They're definitely getting a lot of easy ones that way.
Rondo, no good. The Heat on offense. They've got an 8-0 run. Here's Hero. He's guarded by Caldwell Pope.
And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
Boy, he has put in some major work. He's earning his pay, for sure.
And no good that time. Miami trailing. Nunn passes to Hero. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. And so it's Rondo bringing it up for Los Angeles. They've led by as much as 10. And here are the Heat now. It's been 8 unanswered points for him. And Crowder slams it in.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Los Angeles calls timeout.
You're trying to stem the tide here.
Yeah, you know, they had to do something, anything to stop this run. You can't just let it go on any longer.
And there's the foul on Jay Crowder. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Another foul would give him 3 before the half. Something to keep an eye on, guys.
Davis, that's for 2. And the Lakers with another miss.
Boy, he's got to be disappointed in the result there. I mean, the defender really didn't make any impact at all.
Outside Butler. Just 5 on the clock. Miami needs to get a shot off. The pass to Hero. And a miss there on the triple. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 6 from three-point land in the second quarter. Less than 20%, but they've continued to let them fly. Pass to Davis. Outside for Caldwell Pope. That's in there. Davis with the assist. Davis has got 3 assists in the game.
Very effective at spacing the floor. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope has gone from an average outside shooter to a dangerous one.
Crowder the pass to Hero. Drills the three-pointer. Hero's got 8 points.
Oh, great ball movement there.
The Lakers trail. Rondo looking over the floor. Caldwell Pope kicks to Kuzma. Pass to Davis. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. Caruso, no good. Here's Miami now. They're on a 13-3 run. Here's Hero. He's got 8. Trying to get open is Crowder. Shot's good by Hero. And now it's a 3-point Miami lead.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Oh, Kuzma's in position.
Master teaching class going on out there on how to run an offense. What a beautiful thing it is to watch Rondo go to work.
Nunn kicks to Butler. Lays it up and banks it in. Butler's got the lead up to 3 now for the Heat.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Rondo drives in. To the middle. Here's Kuzma. Count the basket. 9 points in the game so far.
Yeah, you know, the second period's been much more kind to him than the first. I mean, let's see if he can keep it going and maintain this.
And Clark, it was a roller coaster season, to say the least, for Kyle Kuzma. Saw his role get diminished on the Lakers, and his stats across the board were down.
Yeah, Greg, you go back to your playing days, mine as well. It's hard for young guys early in their career to understand role playing. They equate their production with minutes and accolades as opposed to contribution for the team. And Kyle Kuzma has tremendous talent, great versatility. Early in his career, I think he's going to be fine in the long run.
Right side Robinson. Pass to Hero. Takes the 3. Kuzma pulls it in. Kuzma's got his 4th rebound in this one.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
It's clearly been their edge, and in a close game like this, you look for every edge you can find.
Timeout.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
And the Heat call time here.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, and you know, that's going to be the focus of this timeout. They need to come up with a spark to get the offense going.
Andre Iguodala is checked in for Kendrick Nunn. The Lakers also changing it up. Markieff Morris comes in for Kyle Kuzma. And James subbed in for Rajon Rondo. Down low, here's Butler, and slam dunk by Butler.
And I love watching Jimmy Butler play. This guy is just fun to watch. I mean, he's a tremendous dunker, strong physical body, and he knows how to throw it down.
To the inside, Caruso, and the rejection by Iguodala. Here's Hero. Offline with his three.
You know, I wouldn't be surprised if he gets yanked soon. I mean, that's how bad his shot selection has been.
Here's James, and that one's good. His second basket of 4, shooting 50%.
Well, you got to do more than that to stop LeBron. I mean, he's strong, and when he gets up ahead of steam, he's a freight train.
Butler finds Iguodala. Back to Butler. Lets it go. And that one hits back iron. Lakers leading by 3. Here's Caldwell Pope. Butler with the steal. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Shoots from the right block. Good on the bucket. Butler's got 16 points.
And Butler is no easy cover. When he's in the paint, he's looking to score, which is what you should do. I like his attacking, confident mindset.
And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Lakers lead by 1. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Kevin, thanks. Here with Jimmy Butler. Jimmy, you have come a long way in this league. When you look at your career now versus when you came in, how different is it?
Much different. I think on the floor, I'm supposed to do a lot more on both ends of the floor. And off the floor, I think it's still the same. People recognize my hair.
Well, it is a unique style, Jimmy. Thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is right here. Say hey to the folks, Kenny.
Hey, folks.
Say hey to the folks, Shaq.
Hey, folks.
Hey, let's get this party started.
Okay.
A competitive matchup for the Lakers in the first quarter. The deepest hole they got themselves into in the opening period was 3 points. They were outscored by just a bit in the second quarter as they go into the break now holding just a 1-point advantage. And let's get your thoughts, Kenny, on the Lakers.
The number one takeaway is how well they're moving the ball, Ernie. The assists are coming in bunches. Always a good sign from an offense to see all those assists on the board. It makes a lot of your teammates happy.
And over to Shaq. What'd you think about Miami?
What impressed me the most was the effort they put into the offensive glass. The second chance points really added up for them. Fighting through box outs, battling for position, they own the offensive boards.
And that'll about do it as we get ready for the second half. Let's take you down to Kevin Harlan.
Shout out to my man Joel.
Joel, what up?
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. We are seeing a tremendous game from Jimmy Butler.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Jimmy Butler is out there with Jay Crowder. Then there's Myers Leonard. Then it's Robinson. And it's Hero in at the point guard position. That's the group in the game for the Heat. Stolen by Caldwell Pope. Here's Davis. It's good. Davis has got the first points to start out the third quarter for Los Angeles.
He's somebody that's really comfortable carrying the offensive load.
Here's Hero. And there's the call on Howard. That is his first foul of the game. How about that strong defensive performance for this half's Mobile One block?
Close games can boil down to who makes plays on defense, and that is one heck of a rejection right there.
Outside Butler, and stolen by LeBron.
And that's a couple of very shaky possessions in a row. One turnover right after the other.
Outside, Green. Over Robinson. Rebound by the Heat. Butler's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
And he's trying to shoot his way out of it. You know, they have the lead, but honestly, I think it might help if he'd be a little bit more selective tonight.
And for those of you turning in, we're about a minute into the second half. Outside, Robinson shoots.
You know, defensively, Anthony Davis might be the most versatile big guy in the league. I mean, this guy does a nice job not only blocking shots, but challenging shots as he did there.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
He gets that one. Leonard's got his second basket of the night.
Boy, I love the way he goes after it there. I mean, and you've got to respect that. He's rewarded for his efforts of pursuing the ball.
Outside, Davis. Here's James, and Butler sends it back. For the lead, and it's sent back by Howard. And pushing it up, here's Los Angeles. They get it back. They kick it out to Green. And it's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession.
Howard. Yo, AD.
Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. Caldwell Pope passes to Green. And again, the Lakers no good.
After hitting 1 3 in the first half, he's been unable to dial in from deep since then.
Guys, we're not through 3 quarters of play, but 6 lead changes already in this one.
Yeah, competitive, and I think we all can agree that we thought this would be the type of game that would come down to the end.
The shot's good from LeBron.
Yeah, first and foremost, he's a pass-first team player, is Caldwell Pope. Love seeing that.
Outside, Butler. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Robinson passes to Butler. 6 to shoot. Over LeBron. Butler, no good.
Now, there's an example of good defense beating good offense.
There's the pass to Green. Back to James. Here's Hero. He's got 10. Out of bounds, the Lakers will take possession. Green with the ball. On the wing, James. And it's Miami with the rebound. Crowder's got 8 rebounds in this game. And the shot goes in. Butler's got 18 points.
You got to tag Butler in transition. He's got the quickness and athleticism to shred defenses in the open floor.
Green dishes to Howard. The 3 from Davis. It's hauled in by the Heat.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Pass to Hero. And here is Butler. The kick out to Crowder. Off target with his 3. And so James will bring it up for the Lakers. There's Green with the 3. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. James has got assist number 8 now on the night. Hero passes to Butler. Got a piece of it, and the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by James. Caldwell Pope brings the double team. Crowder from outside.
Howard is an excellent defender with a wide reach, and because of that, he's really good at contesting shots.
They kick it out to Green for the 3, and again Los Angeles with the triple.
That gives him his second 3 of the half with 3 total for the game.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Here's Hero. He's guarded by Caldwell Pope. Robinson misses.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the three.
Out of bounds. Miami takes possession. The Heat trail by 4. Here's Hero. 10 points for him. And Davis sends it back.
Boy, I tell you what, Davis uses his length so well. I mean, a defensive stalwart who holds his ground, and because of his timing and length and athleticism, he's an excellent shot blocker.
Timeout called the Heat. One guy who's been getting it done is Danny Green.
He's really taking it to him inside. They got to find a way to slow him down.
Here's Hero. He's got 10. He dishes it to Butler. Over James. Leonard trying to break free. Again, the miss by the Heat. And now the fast break. LeBron with the ball. The pull-up. Robinson pulls it in. The Heat trail by 7. Hero passes to Butler. They need this. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That's on Dwight Howard.
And Butler just excellent at finding ways to get to the stripe, especially when he's near the basket.
And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
They keep piling up the assists, and they haven't cooled off at all.
They've also been pounding it inside tonight and coming away with a lot of points in the paint. I call those PIPs.
Free throw, good Butler.
You know, Butler came into the NBA a tad under the radar. I mean, he was the last pick of the first round back in 2011. Didn't play much at first, but once he got his opportunity, his career took off and took off fast.
Both good from the line that time. Los Angeles leading by 5. James outside. Outside, Davis. Here's Green, and it's Green with the jam.
You know, with AD's improved court awareness, when guys on his team get open, he'll find them.
Here's Hero. Yes, and the foul. That's on Dwight Howard.
Taking it up strong against size. He does not lack for confidence.
That's well done there. I mean, don't even give him a chance to get to the block. Get in tight and finish at the rim.
Miami shooting their 7th attempt at the foul line in this one.
One shot.
I got mine. You got shooter, huh? Hey, let me get big man. Hey, when it comes off, grab it, baby.
Hey, just box out.
And that one misses.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole because he is just not there offensively.
Yeah, he's a guy who looks for his shot often. He's energetic and outstanding at forcing the issue. Caldwell Pope is his name.
The Lakers have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
Definitely an area where they can improve. Only 73% as a team from the line last year.
That free throw good from Caldwell Pope.
A sharp shooter with a quick trigger release, Caldwell Pope is known for being an efficient scorer.
And Caldwell Pope drops them both. The Heat trail by 7. Here's Hero. He's got 12. And it's sent back by Howard. And that's out of bounds. Miami will retain possession.
And being over the limit this early really can affect your aggressiveness defensively. They have got to play under control.
And he's just had 1 attempt at the line earlier.
And I know he was pleased with his foul shooting last year. How about 87% from the line?
And guys, the numbers don't lie. I mean, he was such a reliable presence at the free throw line all throughout last season.
Hey, when he comes off, grab it, baby. Hey, man, you want this guy?
Yo, I'm
Who got shooter, huh?
That's good from Hero.
I got mine. You got shooter, huh? All right, let me get big man. Hey, when he comes off, grab it, baby.
Hey, just box out.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And so James will bring it up for Los Angeles. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. And James throws it down.
You know, really impossible to know what James is thinking in advance. I mean, especially in these sets.
Hero passes to Robinson. Kicks to Butler. Oh, he just jams it right over LeBron. Wow.
Nasty. I'm talking filthy. Butler punching it and getting his teammates on the bench amped up.
Timeout called the Lakers.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
Yeah, typically there's some type of adjustment made out of a timeout. It might be major or it could be just a slight tweak.
A different look for Miami. Kelly Olynyk comes in for Myers Leonard. And it's Kendrick Nunn in for Hero. A big group substitution here for the Lakers. Markieff Morris is checked in for Howard. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Anthony Davis. Alex Caruso, he's checked in for Green. Rajon Rondo is subbed in for LeBron. Rondo, good.
Yeah, and Rondo, he's fantastic at staying strong through the contact.
Nunn kicks to Butler. That one misses. Caldwell Pope with some nice D. Tries again. Count it, and the Laker lead has been cut down now to just 5 on the bucket from Butler.
Utilizing that weight room muscle there. Butler, very difficult to box out.
Rondo passes to Kuzma. Back to Rondo. Passes it to Kuzma. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Here's Butler, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. Kyle Kuzma picks one up.
Yeah, good job that time by Butler forcing the defender's hand and drawing the foul. I mean, that's a knack that Butler is almost perfected.
This is his 3rd trip to the free throw line in the game.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good.
Hey, when it comes off, grab it, baby. Hey, man, you want this guy? Yo, I'm gonna shoot, huh?
And so Butler nails both of them. Here's Rondo. He has 6. Kuzma outside. Morris right side. Shoots over Olynyk. Morris no good.
I think in that situation, it was a nice try to create some space for himself with the fadeaway.
Took him no time at all on that one. Butler's got 13 points in the second half.
Takes some handles for Butler to get the look he wants. Fun to see him create off the dribble like that.
I got your help.
Kuzma passes to Rondo, and they double up Rondo. Here's Morris, and Morris throws it down.
Fundamentals, guys, using the one-hand slam.
Well, he makes the basics look pretty exceptional.
Now, I'd suggest that he stay with those basics because we've got a tight one here tonight.
Robinson for 3, and the Heat, another 3.
And that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
Pass to Morris. Back to Rondo. Rondo is doubled. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. And here is Los Angeles now. Kuzma finds Rondo. Back to Kuzma. Just 4 to shoot. That 3 off the mark. Miami's gotten the three-pointer to fall to the tune of 50% here in the third quarter. They've made 3 of 6. 2 points. That one goes. Third quarter, guys, and this has been a neck-and-neck game.
Both teams getting it done defensively as evidenced by the 8 lead changes thus far.
Morris passes to Kuzma. That's in for his 5th make of the night. Now shooting at a 50% clip, 5 for 10.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Those looks they're allowing are almost automatic.
And it's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope with the foul. That's his 3rd foul so far. Bonus situation in effect, so we'll head to the free throw line for 2. The Heat have shot 10 of 11 at the line. Nice work so far for them.
Take a break. And at the line last season, about 78% as a team. Pretty solid numbers.
And the first one at the line is good.
Boy, is he really getting after it here in the second half, just drawing a ton of fouls.
The Heat making a switch here. Heroes checked in, and the Lakers also making a change. Smith has checked in. And so Butler nails both of them.
And his work at the free throw line has been terrific tonight, making the most of his chances.
Smith up top, guarded by Robinson. Smith against Robinson. Smith kicks to Morris.
Hey, watch the pick. Take that.
Here's Kuzma. Another miss by Kuzma. The Heat with the lead. Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. Robinson leading the charge. Shots good by Hero.
Watch out. Now that he's got his first 3 of the half, there might be more in store.
And they double up Rondo. Here's Kuzma. Here's Smith. And Butler sends it back. And now here comes Robinson leading the break. 26 seconds left in the third quarter. That's good. It's his 7th made basket in 14 tries. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Rondo against Nunn. To the paint, Butler with the steal. From outside the arc, Nunn can't get it to fall. And so it's the Miami Heat, with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They've had active hands and have forced a lot of turnovers in this one. Right back after this break. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. All right, now a chance to set the floor courtesy of Gatorade. Fourth quarter action, all fueled up and ready to go. So the Lakers 5 right now. The two megastars are the big men, LeBron and Davis. Then it's Rajon Rondo. Then there's Kyle Kuzma. And it's Caruso in at the 2.
They've been the better rebounding team by a healthy margin, but it hasn't been enough.
Yeah, you know, they're hustling and giving a good effort, that's for sure. But unfortunately, the execution has been lacking.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure.
I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical time in this game.
And you don't want to allow too many of those short ones with the game right now in the balance.
The pass to Davis. And it's good, coming on the assist by Rajon Rondo. Rondo's got assist number 7 for him tonight. Miami leading by 4. Nunn looking around. Pass to Hero. Davis with the double team. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. And here are the Heat now, down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Nunn. Off target from three-point range. Lakers trail by 4. The 3. Andre Iguodala comes up with the rebound. Here's Hero. Good ball movement here by Miami. Iguodala, the pass to Hero. Sinks the triple. Hero's got 22 points.
That feed by Iguodala, a really good example of his passing ability.
And here's James outside. But he gets it back.
And the offensive rebounding, really the story here today. Even with the big lead, they're still showing more hustle on the boards.
LeBron against Iguodala. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And while Iguodala might not be the star of any team he's on, he's always going to be a major contributor because he does so many things well on both ends.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Knock this in. Hey, when it comes off, grab it, baby. Hey, man, you want this guy? Who got shooter, huh?
No good on that one. Myers Leonard, he's checked in for the Heat.
Who got shooter, huh? Better box your man up. I got it.
Hey, just box out.
Hey, when it comes off, grab it, baby.
And he sinks the second. And it's Rondo with the ball for the Los Angeles Lakers. 8-point game. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Davis kicks to Kuzma. That's in there. Davis with the assist.
He drilled one from deep in the first half, doing it again here in the second.
The Heat leading by 5. They get a hand on it, and stolen by Kuzma. 14 feet away, and too long on the shot. Miami's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Butler, no good.
You can't miss those, but even the best do on occasion.
Here's Rondo. Great D that time from Leonard. For Miami, they've gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. Here's Olynyk. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Yeah, and Olynyk up and down at the free throw line early in his career, but with his touch, he's bound to become more consistent.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Miami.
I thought we might see the defense adjust at
Take a break.
halftime to
Take a
slow
break.
the break, but
2 shots.
that has not been the case.
Another part of their game that's made a difference tonight is all the second chance points they've been able to get.
Hey, man, you want this guy? Who got shooter, huh?
That free throw, no good. Crowder, he's checked in for Miami. Kendrick Nunn comes in for Andre Iguodala.
Hit these, baby. Nah, man, you get little guy. Yeah, I got him. Hey, you get shooter. I got him. You got this guy out here? Yeah, I got big man.
No good on the second free throw.
And not what we're accustomed to seeing from him at all from the free throw line.
There's the feed to LeBron. Looking to end his cold spell. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's on Jimmy Butler.
Amongst the many things that I appreciate most about LeBron James, and there are a lot, his leadership. I mean, everybody else just kind of naturally falls into place behind him because he's such a good example and a positive leader.
2 shots. Relax on the first.
Free throw good, LeBron. And both free throws good for LeBron. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Passes it to Olynyk. He kicks to Butler. And James picks up the foul. That will get him his 4th foul of the game.
That's his 4th foul. I'm sure he recognizes the situation because number 5 would put him in a rough, tough spot.
Nunn passes to Hero. In the corner, Crowder with it. Hits it from 3-point range. And the Heat lead by 6.
You know, pretty much anybody can hit that shot when they're that wide open. I mean, terrible defense.
Caruso, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
Boy, LeBron's vision is second to none, and his decision-making just as good. Slick pass there.
Nunn against Rondo.
Go pick up your man.
Outside Butler. Clock at 6. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That's on LeBron James.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
I got mine. Who got shooter, huh? Hey, let me get big man.
That free throw good from Butler. Duncan Robinson, he's checked in for Kendrick Nunn.
I got mine. Who got shooter, huh? Box your man up. I got it.
Hey, just box that.
And so Butler nails both of them. Lakers trail by 6. LeBron outside. Pass to Davis. Here's Caruso, guarded by Robinson. Offensive rebound.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
The pass to Robinson. Here's Hero. Pass to Butler. Fires the 3. LeBron with the block.
Using his length and timing and bounce to perfection there. LeBron James, an excellent shot blocker.
Kuzma can't get it to go.
He has to make that one. I mean, you have to make the defense pay when they slough off of you like that.
Olynyk has the open look. Again, the miss by the Heat.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Here's Kuzma. Misses off the right iron.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter.
Lakers trail by 4. Fires from deep. Basket is good. The assist from Rondo. Rondo's got his 8th assist in the game. Miami's gone a disappointing 2 of 6 on 3-point attempts here in the 4th. Passes to Robinson. Here's Hero. Back to Robinson. Kicks it to Butler. Over James. Butler, no good.
Wow, what a rough second half for him shooting the basketball. Maybe you adopt a pass-first mentality at this point.
And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. And Miami shooting a lackluster 38% for the game, struggling so far. Robinson passes to Hero. Now here's Olynyk. Count that one. And the Heat lead by 3.
That's simply an outstanding play, working the size mismatch right at the rim.
Butler against James to tie it up. Kuzma can't get it to go. And it's Butler with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Miami Heat. Pass to Hero. Back to Butler. Beyond the arc. Caruso grabs the miss.
Loose ball. Loose ball.
Caruso's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And some changes here for the Lakers. Morris comes in for Rajon Rondo. And it's Caldwell Pope in for Kyle Kuzma. Lakers trail by 3. And there's the foul. It goes on Jimmy Butler. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. And Kelly Olynyk is going to pick up the foul. That is his 1st foul of the game.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Yep, they'll be trying to draw that next foul quickly so they can start getting those easy chances at the stripe.
Butler against James. The pass to Morris. Here's Caruso. 5 on the clock. For 3, Caldwell Pope. It's hauled in by the Heat. Olynyk's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Here's Hero. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That one on Caldwell Pope.
Shooting 2.
I got mine. You got shooter, huh? Hey, let me get big man. Hey, when it comes off, grab it, baby.
And he makes the first.
And just a better job of getting to the line here in the second half. Didn't get there once in the first.
I got mine. You got shooter, huh? Hey, let me get big man. Hey, when it comes off, grab it, baby. Hey, just.
He hits both from the stripe.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
LeBron passes to Davis. That's tipped, and it's out of bounds. The Heat will take it the other way. Miami leading by 5. Ball's knocked loose, and Olynyk kicks to Robinson. Butler on the wing, covered by LeBron. Butler, and the rejection by LeBron. Pass to Caruso, over Robinson. Caruso, no good.
And if you ask me what percentage of the time he's making that shot, my answer would be in the single digits.
Well, you can't be forcing a shot like that. You got to keep the ball moving. Get something better.
6 on the shot clock. Here's Hero. He's guarded by Davis.
You know, one of the basic fundamentals in basketball is the ability to box out. He's got that down pat.
Get it going.
Now here's LeBron, guarded closely.
Switch.
Passes it to Caruso. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. And there's another turnover by the Lakers. Rajon Rondo is checked in for Alex Caruso. Miami leading by 5.
Down screen.
Here's Hero.
Turn down. Use that.
He kicks it to Olynyk. Wants to get it to Robinson, and does. He gets it in there.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass.
Timeout called the Lakers.
That was a good time to call the timeout to try to settle everybody down and get back into their offensive rhythm. They've been coughing up the rock an awful lot.
And now, a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Jimmy Butler.
Yeah, and his performance has been a jaw-dropper. He must have been feeling great coming into the building tonight because once he hit the court, it was all working for him. He was in a zone.
What a connection he has to these fans. They love him here. And the more he has games like this, the deeper that connection gets. From the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, guys, during that last timeout, I listened to Frank Vogel talk to his team. He's pleased that they're getting consistent points in the paint. He said, in this league, it's not easy to do what you guys are doing. Let's just keep doing it until they stop us. Kevin?
2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one.
You know, I still think Rondo is a great role player in the league. He knows he's out there to distribute the ball and provide leadership on the floor, and he does both really well.
So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
That's exactly when you need to be aggressive. You know that. I mean, another good job, though, of drawing contact and getting to the free throw line.
James against Butler. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's on Jimmy Butler.
When LeBron has it inside like that, I mean, it's almost impossible to stop him. Worst case scenario, he's going to get himself to the foul line.
2 shots. Relax on the first.
No good on the free throw. And the second free throw, good. Here's Hero. Timeout called the Heat.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
And I think this timeout, guys, is where you draw up some plays that are guaranteed to create some high percentage shots.
Kicks to Crowder. Here's Robinson. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Robinson's got 7 points here in this quarter. James looking around. And James throws it down.
Hard to play better defense than that, guys. I mean, but right there, James simply overpowered him.
Here's Hero. He's guarded by Caldwell Pope. Pass to Robinson. Just 5 on the clock. Olynyk dishes to Robinson. From deep. Rebound the Lakers. In the corner, it's James. Back to Rondo. The 3. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. Now just a 5-point Heat lead.
That's what a proven winner will do for you. Big bucket from Rondo.
Here's Hero. Anthony Davis grabs the miss. And it's Rondo with the ball for the Lakers. It drops. And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Boy, is it tough to stop LeBron right now.
Here's Hero. He's guarded by Caldwell Pope. Morris with the block. And he gets it back. Butler from outside. It's money from deep.
And that's exactly why they call him Jimmy Buckets. Butler, a clutch performer, one of the best we have in the league.
Back to LeBron. Floats it up for Davis. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Anthony Davis showing you he's in control when the spotlight is on.
Watch the screen.
Here's Hero. He's guarded by Caldwell Pope.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
Timeout called the Lakers. They're trailing by 3. 17 seconds left in the fourth. Guys, some great passing from him.
Yeah, everybody's touching it, and you're starting to see the assists pile up because the rhythm is on display offensively.
But they get it back.
Yeah, just nice hustle there. That work gets them the extra possession.
And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul.
Yeah, you can't let them hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
No, you got to foul. I mean, it's going to come down to free throws here. Foul right away.
Shooting 2.
Hit these, baby. Nah, man, you get little guy. Yeah, I got him. Hey, you get shooter. I got him. You got this guy out here? Yeah, I got big man.
First free throw is good, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
That ought to do it. I think any chance for a miracle comeback just went out the window with those freebies.
And so it's Miami winning this one. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job making sure it didn't get away from them late.
Yeah, I mean, they faced some challenges, but really held firm when they needed to. On both ends, just effective in terms of coming away with this win.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Jimmy, you have been outspoken about the need for maximum effort. Was it part of your plan to grab wins like the one we saw tonight?
It wasn't a part of my plan, but whatever works, works. I think we got a bunch of talented guys, and at times we forget how hard we got to play. On the road, at home, this is how we got to play basketball.
Jimmy, thanks for the time, man. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, This is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. And we'll see you next time.